Hello everybody, welcome back to more Final Fantasy VIII for the PS3, and let's continue here in the Lunatic Pandora, this giant freaking monolith that someone decided to build. Now, we didn't get a full history on this thing, but apparently they dug it up, and, well, they found it, I should say. I don't think they ever said specifically if they dug it up. They just said that they found it, and alright, so that way's a dud. They said they found it, and I guess it just was lying dormant until recently. Which is odd, because this thing doesn't seem like something you just park somewhere, you know what I mean? I mean, it doesn't really seem like it's supposed to be mobile, but then again, neither did the garden. So it looks like everyone just has a bad habit of trying to make things that probably shouldn't be mobile. The hell is that? Well, no time to be pondering. Let's do it! My body! I can't move! Yeah, we'll be seeing him again. Very soon. But unfortunately, our team is no match for this robotic enemy, and it throws us literally outside of the Lunatic Pandora. Yeah, we got thrown the hell out. Damn it! It kills me to let him go. I can't remember when this game came out, but I'm trying to remember if Independence Day was a thing. Because they had a scene that was very similar to like the 90s Godzilla movie as well, with the garden coming closer and like, you know, the guys fishing. It kind of makes me wonder if they were like inspired by it or whatever. If that was like an actual inspiration thing or if they just came up with it. I'd have to look at the dates. But then again, I don't think Japan would really go out of their way to to take inspiration from an American bastardization of fucking Godzilla. Let alone an American movie like Independence Day. Literally the full-on idea of a popcorn flick. I guess we better fall back for now. The Lunar Cry. Let's head back. Is this where we learn about monsters? Because I've been waiting for this. This is literally like, if you wanted to make the argument that like this game was literally just Squall's death cry as he slowly dies, you probably could have made that argument. I love how now we switch back over to our team out in outer space. I guess that makes sense. That kind of follows an arc. 3 capsules are approaching. Shall we recover them? Of course. What do you expect? Are these special personnel coming on board? Yeah, I hope they don't cause any problems. Shall we put troops on standby? I have a feeling we won't need to. Then we better station them all the more. Capsule recovery team, initiate recovery process. Security, go to standby. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Why do you always play me like that? I'm gonna go check on Adele. Take care of the rest, will you? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think I know who that guy is. I'm fairly sure I know who he is, just by his body motions. I think anyone who's seeing this will probably know exactly who that is, even if you haven't played the game. This seems like a lot of work, man, launching pods in outer space just to get people to the space station. Like, it makes sense. I'm just surprised that that's the way they took technology. Like, we clearly have technology and like spaceships and shit, so why they bother doing that with space pods is kind of ridiculous. But hey, that's just me. Why are we using this music? This music is so unfitting. This is one of those instances where I really do think that they were just like, well, we've already spent millions of dollars creating this game, so we really don't want to have to spend any more money. Let's just reuse songs that we already have. I get it, making new music can't be a cheap ordeal, but still, man, fine. Don't make a bunch of new music, but at least don't reuse songs that are completely unfitting. Unless the idea of the music is to show just how mundane what we're doing is. Initiating quick thaw. It's gonna feel a bit itchy. Okay, done. Lock on to rotation ring unit. Where'd she go? I just saw her. Where'd she go? I gotta pick her up, don't I? Here's the letter of introduction from Estar's ambassador. Wow. What is she? 17? 18? Is she dead? Don't touch her. Jesus, Squall, chill out, bro. I understand the situation. Let's get her to the med lab, and we'll talk there. Squall, homie, bro. She's fine. I mean, she hasn't eaten in a couple of days, but I'm sure she'll be fine. She's not gonna die. She's in a coma or something like that. A recovery-induced coma, if you will. Okay. Given how I know what happens next, because I do, because this is part of being a Let's Player, is knowing what happens next, we're gonna make a quick adjustment. I don't remember which person has which. I think, and I might be wrong, but I think Adia has all of Squall's shit. So I'm gonna give her that for now. And when I get to the main point that I'm worried about, I'll give everyone else their stuff. But for right now, I'd much rather just have Squall equipped so nothing bad happens. Take her inside this room and have her I'll take her inside this room and have her rest. Rest, bitch. The bitch has been. I've talked to my crew. Everything will be alright. Come, let's go to the control room. What do you have to say, bro? You better not do anything to hurt her. Alright. You're her knight in shining armor, got it. That's actually really ridiculous that they call him that. Considering that Cypher's been like the sorceress knight. And now they're referring to Squall as her knight in shining armor. Oh my god. It's like this game is trying to draw parallels between Cypher and Squall. Like, the game legitimately wants me to believe that they're two halves of the same coin, when they're clearly not really. I mean, maybe you can argue Cypher's just had a rough life, but they both grew up the same way, and they both ended up in the garden. Their lives couldn't have been that bad. I mean, Zell grew up almost the same way, didn't he? I mean, he got adopted, and look how he turned out. A little hyperactive, sure, but not too bad. My goodness, look how close we are to the moon. This is no time to be impressed. Look at the monitor there. This monitor? Yeah, this is the thing I wanted to show you guys. God, okay. I hate this part with a passion because it's so stupid. Like, it makes sense and they explain it, but that doesn't make it any less dumb. Just because you add some scientific mumbo jumbo to something doesn't suddenly make it plausible. It just means you've come up with a reason for your stupidity. Monsters? The lunar world is a world of monsters. Didn't you learn that in school? As you can see, the monsters are gathering at one point. History is about to repeat itself. The lunar cry is starting. See them clustering at one point? Eventually, they're going to drop onto the planet. This is called the lunar cry. The monster's behavior becomes abnormal when there are irregularities in the moon and the planet's gravitational forces. I guess they're affected just like the tides are affected by the moon. But that doesn't... Okay, so monsters come from outer space? Did you see Alone? No. Alone's room is on the 2nd floor. You can go see her anytime. It's really a rare phenomenon. You know that huge crater on the Cetra continent? It's from the lunar cry that occurred over 1,000 years ago. It supposedly wiped out a city there. Christ. Okay, so you've established now that monsters come from the moon. We're literally dealing with an alien invasion. There are dangers everywhere, and it's not enough just to get rid of them or keep them away. You must contain them and keep them under control, such as Esther's way. Ah, so that's why you isolate your people, keep them safe. I mean, I guess that worked, right? Worked for Berlin, didn't it? Right? Berlin Wall, right? Keep them safe, right? No, not really. Our president goes out to conduct the inspection personally. 17 years ago, Esther was a country ruled by the evil Adel and feared by many. The perfect gravitational balance between the moon and the stars make this an ideal place to seal Adel and her powers. What? The sealing mechanism is made of a special material. It seals Adel's power and at the same time prevents any means of outside contact. Radio waves, sound waves, telepathic waves, junctions, you name it. The signals from our wave jamming system are so powerful that it affects radio waves down on the planet. If she were to revive, it'd be a nightmare just like 17 years ago. That's why we're doing everything we can to keep her under control. Oh! So wait, Estar is responsible for why we can't get a decent radio signal out there? Like, out in the world? We have to, like, get, like, these massive radio towers that, like, boost the signal because their technology is causing massive amounts of interference? Look, that's the president going out to conduct the inspection personally. What you see out there is his work. Incredible, isn't it? He was responsible for containing Adele. We've maintained a tight surveillance over her ever since. Damn. That's interesting. You've known Alone since childhood, huh? Spend some time with her. Don't have the time. Well, you're gonna have to make time, Squall. I'm sorry, bro. We came all the way out here. You better make some time to talk this out. Squall, I'm so happy to see you again. Me too. I'm so sorry. I got you involved in so many things. So much hardship. It's alright. I understand. I understand what you were trying to do. Were we of any help? Of course. You were my eyes. Thanks to you guys, I was able to see how much I was loved. Okay, that I don't care. I couldn't change the past, but just seeing it was more than enough. Bitch, and you could have done this shit yourself. You didn't have to send me back. Damn, I had shit to do. Sending me back in time just seems like it's superfluous in general. You didn't have to send me back. You could have picked somebody else. It's very possible, though, that her mental abilities can only send back people she actually has like a personal connection with. But again, that makes even less sense when you consider that we didn't even know who the hell she was until a few hours ago? Rough, or give or take? Like, the team didn't even remember who she was or like how they grew up with her. It's okay. I came here because I need your help. You said you can't change the past, right? You can find out things about the past that you never knew. And from what you've learned, you may see some things differently in the present. You're the one that changes, not the past. Really? There's no way to change the past. No, I want to find out myself. Take me to Renoa's past. I need to see the past through Renoa. I want to find out what happened to her, and I want to try to warn her. You want to save her. You don't want to lose Renoa. Squall, I can't. I don't know Renoa. I told you I can only send people I know in the present into people I knew in the past. I brought Renoa with me. She's resting in the med lab. Please come with me. Oh, she is gonna follow me. Okay. Well, she didn't move. That's why I was like, wait, is she gonna follow me? Because most times the characters move a little bit, but she didn't. So she only sent back people who a person who she knows, which is sort of a weird power. I guess it makes sense that only she needs to know them, and the person that she's sending doesn't need to. Because, I mean, Squall technically knows her. I mean, that's not a thing. I guess remembering someone and actually knowing them aren't the same thing, right? Like, you can know someone and forget about them. That's not, like, unheard of. It just seems like a really weird thing to have, a really weird, like, loophole to have. Like, you have to know the person that you're sending back, but them remembering you doesn't seem to matter. So you could send someone back in time against their will, and they have no idea why you're doing it. Why is your pod open? Oh, what the hell? What's going on? Red alert. Red alert. All units report to the med lab. Stat. Med lab? Renoa? I'll check it out. It doesn't look good. Alone, you'd better go wait in the control room. Okay, be careful, alright? Quistis, take care of Alone. Alright. Sweet. Because, you know, drama and a final oh shit, okay. The fuck? Yo, Renoa, you feeling? Okay, never mind. You're not feeling good. Renoa, what happened to you? Hey, yo, can we? Okay, never mind. Renoa, please. Jesus Christ. Okay, you know what? You know, listen. Look, we get. Oh, god damn it. Can we talk this out a little bit? Fuck. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We're not talking this out. This is not. We are not having a conversation right now. That is not gonna happen. You are not willing to talk to me. This seems incredibly hurtful, Renoa. I will remember this. Well, since she's apparently going off the fucking deep end, looking psychic blasts and shit, that's cool. Jesus, I've learned so much shit. It's gonna be one thing I gotta do while I'm grinding, is learn more stuff and like get some of these skills that are gonna be really helpful. This game runs into that problem where like the late game stuff is like really good, you know, like all the good stuff, the really good abilities don't happen till like late game, so it makes you kind of go, well, then why the fuck bother having it? The point, it's let me give you guys a great example of what I mean. I love, one of my favorite Pokemon, I'm using this as an example, is Sneasel. He's one of my favorites. Great Pokemon, probably one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I love his design. I like the way I like, you know, the fact that he's a fast attacker with a high attack stat, and the fact that Ice Punch literally destroys dragons with him. Problem is, you can't get Sneasel until literally Mount Silver. There's no way to get him naturally in the game until then. At that point, why bother? Don't even have him there. Christ. No. Renoa? That's Adele's Tomb Seal deactivation device. Adele's Tomb level 1 seal deactivated. Level 1 seal has been deactivated. Oh Christ, okay. They did mention, like, Ultimecia's main, like, end game here, right, is to free Adele and then mind control and then fuse bodies with Adele. I'll try to stop her. Yeah. Fuck. Okay, never mind. But I mean, she was control. Why is Renoa walking so weird? If Ultimecia could control people flawlessly, she controlled Adia flawlessly. You would never know Adele. You would never know Adia was even being brainwashed. Squall, look, the moon's surface is changing. You know her, right? Make her stop. Shut up. Doing the best I can. Never mind. Stop talking to me, dumbass. So, okay. So monsters come from the moon, and we just do nothing about it? We just let this happen? Or we just have no way of stopping it? But we clearly... I mean, Esther's clearly advanced enough. Don't they have a way to... Can't we just, like, blow up the... Well... This isn't Dragon Ball Z. Blowing up the moon might not be a good idea. It's overflowing with monsters. It's finally starting. The Lunar Cry. If that's the case, we definitely have to stop her. If she plans to free Adele, she'll have to go out there. The level 2 seal is located on Adele's tomb. Lovely. That's some shit. That's not good. That is very bad. Why did we allow this? Who thought this was a bright idea? Who legitimately was like, yo, this is... Look, the moon. Bitch, did you already get out? How the fuck? Oh my god, it's a giant blister. It's a giant pimple. So monsters are... I kind of like the fact that they do explain monsters, because usually in like RPGs, monsters are just some meta game nonsense to help you level. But like Final Fantasy VII kind of explained monsters. Final Fantasy IX does give an explanation. I don't think 4 does. I don't think 5 does. I think up until this point, monsters have always just been a natural occurrence in nature. But this takes it to the next level and just says, yo, monsters are just aliens. Wow. That pimple just burst. Tons of monsters. I believe they're headed for Tears Point in Esther. Then that means Lunatic Pandora is at Tears Point. When did this happen? Have you seen a girl come by here? Yes, she went into the locker room. Went to that locker room. Oh. And you didn't think to stop the weirdly walking, almost brainless lady who walked through here? Just never occurred to you? Never thought, hey, maybe I should stop this chick before she does something really fucking stupid? Like, cause the end of the world? I'm just saying. Might have. I don't think this is not the locker room, but they didn't necessarily say where the locker room was. There it is. Yeah, we can't have Adele revive. No way. I lost a rank, man. That's ridiculous. I lost a rank last episode. Off screen. I was doing other stuff and the game just docked me. Like, I don't even know what the game was judging me for in that particular instance. Might be because I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. Like, because there was an event going on with the Lunatic Pandora and I was, you know, futzing around. So the game probably docked me for that and just claimed, well, you're not staying on task. My god, only this game could penalize you for being ADD. Alright. You got a suit. You gotta go after this chick before she destroys us all. But here's the thing I don't get, right? This entire thing, this entire plan of Ultimacia's, it just doesn't make any sense, right? Ultimacia wants to take over Adele, right? So for this to work, Ultimacia would need a way to get out to Adele. She'd also need to learn where Adele was located, right? Well, okay, that makes sense, but how did she know Adele was in outer space? I mean, if Ultimacia is just taking over random people's bodies, she would have had to have known that Adele was... She'd have to, like, take over someone's body and be like, hey, yo, Adele is in outer space because we sealed her out there. Great. So I sealed it. I thought I could get through before it's sealed. So that's... I can't get out. Looks like I'll have to go back. Why did they wait till now? I clearly got to the end of the pathway long before he said that. And anyways, as I was saying, so here's the thing. Ultimacia would need to know that Adele was out there, and I don't necessarily think that, like, they're just random textbooks outlining that. I don't think so. Even then, why would Ultimacia assume Adele's even alive? Why would she even assume that? At this point, why wouldn't she just assume that Adele died? It's too much. It's too much, it's much too dangerous now. We must leave Lunar Base at once. We have to evacuate. Please hurry to the pod. Forget about me, just go. Please, sir, we must hurry. I mean... Hey you, take care of Alone. Well, shit. So that didn't work out at all. Renoa, no! Oh gosh, the lunar cry is starting. Renoa's gonna be swallowed by the flood of monsters. Damn it, the seal's gonna be broken. Yeah, probably at this point. We have successfully allowed ourselves to get outsmarted by a sorceress from the future. I mean, you might be able to... Well, no, because, like, isn't Ultimacia changing the past when that shouldn't be possible? Isn't that what we established earlier? Is like you shouldn't be able to change the past, right? It's just, unless we're talking like alternate timelines or something. But if Alone couldn't change the past, this was not clearly supposed to happen, right? Because spoiler alert, in Ultimacia's timeline, she's already won. So. What is this like the Terminator thing where like you cause your own destruction or something? Oh. Renoa! Come on, we have to evacuate now. We can't leave Renoa. We have to do something. Squall, you should be protecting Renoa, not me. You're the only thing on her mind right now. She's calling you. Alone, take me to Renoa, please. Next, hurry. I don't know if I can send you. I don't know. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end this episode here for now, as I'm already sitting at like 30 minutes. And I will see you all next time on Final Fantasy VIII for the PS3. Till then, stay tuned. And you are the one getting deleted. Anyways, guys, have a nice one.